Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a highly requested one. It is my serum collection, and I'm gonna go through each one of them, just like quick talking points on all of them. I've reviewed all of them over on my blog or on my YouTube channel before, but I thought I would just kind of put everything in one video. Obviously, many of them do similar things. Because of what I do for a living, obviously not everyone needs like 4 or 5 different vitamin C serums and like plumping serums and hydrating serums. I get that. So, but this is what I do for a living, and I test different products. So I do have a pretty decent selection, but I have to say it's a lot more minimal than many years ago. Like when I first started blogging, I was like, I want to try all the things. And as the years have gone, I was like, I don't really want to try all the things. I'll try some of the things, and then I'm just going to stick with what I like. So that's kind of where I'm at. Some things I plan to be testing, some things I haven't tested for a super long period of time. I mean, I like to test products for like a really long time before you hear me rave about them over and over and over again. So I will go through all of that. Let's first start with, Skinceuticals is one of my favorite brands. They make a lot of great products. The CE Ferulic Vitamin C Serum is one that I talk about over and over and over again because I've been using it for so long. It's a great vitamin C serum that targets a lot of just anti-aging concerns. I actually did a blog post on 3 of their popular vitamin C serums and the differences between them and which skin types and would they be good for and what do they target. So the CE Ferulic for me is like more of like a all over anti-aging. It really will help brighten the skin. The Floritin CF, this is a little bit more targeted towards discoloration and dark spots and helping to brighten those. So that's a good option if that's what you're looking more for. And then the new Silymarin CF, this has the addition of salicylic acid in it. So it's great for oily and acne prone skin. So you get the vitamin C, but then you also get that salicylic acid to help target any blemishes or breakouts that you may have. Also, the HA Intensifier, it's one of my favorite hydrating serums, more of a plumping serum for me. This really helps to plump the skin. It really holds on to hyaluronic acid in the skin. My skin stays very hydrated throughout the day. I don't lose as much moisture when using this. And like I said, it's really good for plumping. The Hydrating B5 gel is just, I feel like it's a step down. Still great, but just more moisturizing, hydrating, like more moisturizing surface-wise as well, but I don't see as much plumping with this as I do with the HA Intensifier. This is amazing. I love to use this after I've done my Glow Pro microneedling, and because that helps with the absorption of products. It's like it's microneedling on the skin, very gentle, but the products that you put on over top of it, it absorbs something like 70% more. So especially I want like plumping serums, hydrating serums, and I apply it typically like 30 seconds after I have used my Glow Pro is when I apply like a plumping serum, hydrating serum, or any type of serum that I want to use after that, but especially those I like to use during that time. Okay, let's see. All right, I love Pharmacy. The Feeling Good serum that they just launched, fantastic. I mean, I have to say, it's very comparable to the HA Intensifier in terms of like plumping and really hydrating the skin, and it's a really great price point. So if you have not tried this yet, I would definitely recommend trying that. My favorite staple from them, Honeymoon Glow. It's a resurfacing serum, so it really helps with texture. It will help with any uneven skin tone. Does help with also fine lines, wrinkles over time with the resurfacing. And it does enough resurfacing that I see a glow, my skin feels smooth, soft, but it's never irritating. And so it is one of my favorite serums of all time. The Very Cherry Bright Vitamin C Serum from Pharmacy, this is nice. Very lightweight, very runny, which I like. It's easy to wear under makeup. But I don't, the C ferulic for me is like top because I get the brightening effects of that are really amazing. I have other vitamin C serums that I like to rotate in and that I enjoy and that I repurchase, but that, I mean, that's pricey, the Skinceuticals one, but that's like my top. The Summer Fridays CC Me Serum, Vitamin C Serum, I love this. You know, it's very creamy. It's like a creamy gel, and I love how it feels and how it wears on the skin. Definitely not tacky or anything like that. A really good vitamin C serum at an amazing price point is the Image Vital C Hydrating Anti-Aging Serum. So it's a vitamin C serum, but it's also extremely hydrating. It's just around $50. I've heard a lot of good things about Image skincare, and I had done a blog post on like products that I love that are under $50, skincare products that I love that are under $50. And many of you had recommended this to me, and it's really nice. You know, it's not as runny and thin, let's say, as the CE Ferulic Skinceuticals. It's a little bit thicker. It's almost like a gel cream somewhat. It's not a super runny serum, which is nice. All right, where am I going next? I haven't used this in a while because I've been testing other things, but I have used this serum for years. The Is Clinical Active Serum. It's a really good, you know, it tingles when you first put it on. When I first used it, I was like, ooh, my skin to turn red, is gonna get irritated. No, but it does a phenomenal job of like tackling all anti-aging concerns, but especially like resurfacing the skin. My skin was so smooth and like textureless when I was using this. And many of you have told me that's like a staple for you that you go back to over and over and over again. I think I first tried it like 3 or 4 years ago. Another product that I tried, if you've been following me for any length of time, you know that I have used this serum for years. The Joanna Vargas Daily Serum. Now this is a vitamin C serum, but she calls it more of like a green juice for the face, and it helps to revitalize the skin, restores skin balance, resilience. It does help to balance my skin. My skin is less oily when I was using it, because my skin was very oily years ago. When I would use this, it was a lot more balanced. Just made my skin very healthy, fresh. I love to use it during the day under makeup, and that still is a favorite. I've gone through 4 or 5 bottles of it over the years. Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. The first time I tried this was, I hadn't yet moved to where I am now in Maryland, so probably like 4 or 5 years ago, and it is as good as everyone says. It's one of those like consistently performing serums that you use at night. It helps to calm the skin, hydrates the skin, your skin feels smooth, bright, even. The results are not like mind-blowing. You're not gonna be like, whoa, immediately my skin looked different. It's just one of those consistently performing serums. Do you have those in your routine? Like for me, when I think of like the Elemis Pro Collagen line, like their Marine Cream, their Oxygen Night Cream, all of those products are so consistent for me. Like every time I use them, my skin responds well. It's not earth-shattering and like, you know, crazy results, but it's just consistent. And I keep going back to those products. So that's what I feel about the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. I have not opened up my new bottle of Good Genes yet, so I still have like, finishing up my samples. This is a product that you see results. This is, I mean, it's consistent, it performs amazing, but you also see amazing results. Good Genes is my desert island serum. If you were trapped in a desert island, what skincare products would you bring? Good Genes I'd bring with me. It brightens the skin, it plumps the skin, helps target dark spots, anti-aging, fine lines. It's a miracle serum. I've always used it, and I continue to use it, and I love it. Yeah, and I will never be without it. Some of these I will like, you know, maybe I don't have it in my routine and I'll go back to it. I always have a bottle of Good Genes just because sometimes I'm just like, you know what? I need my skin to look its glowy best. And then I pull out my Good Genes, and it does. I have a lot of hydrating and plumping serums. The Hydra Global Serum by Sicily, the Anti-Aging Hydration Booster. It's lovely. It's really plumping, really hydrating. It's like a gel texture, so it's a little bit thicker. It's not necessarily a runny serum, but it feels amazing as soon as you put it on the skin. And like I said, really delivers a lot of moisture, a lot of hydration, and plumps the skin. The Elemis Superfood Hydration Juice, this is very calming. It is hydrating, but it helps to really calm the skin. So if your skin gets very red, irritated, and you just need something to help calm it down while delivering some hydration, this is fantastic. I featured this in my affordable skincare under 50 post that I did, which I'll link below. The L'Oreal Revitalift 1.5% pure hyaluronic acid. For the price point, it's lovely. Now, some of you told me you've tried it, you've loved it. Some of you told me you tried it and you didn't like it. So everything's different for everybody. I personally really find that it does a fantastic job at plumping the skin, and my skin really holds on. Sorry, there's a hair stuck right there. Got it. My skin really holds on to moisture when I'm using this. I can tell when my skin is dehydrated by the end of the day because I will begin to see my fine lines come through my makeup, and especially around my eyes and on my forehead, and sometimes my foundation will begin to pull apart. And so that's how I can tell when I'm really dehydrated. And with some of these, that doesn't happen. Like, it'll be 5 to 8 hours later and my skin still looks fresh, no fine lines are popping out. I don't have any signs of dehydration on the skin. So love that. The Algenist liquid collagen. My only complaint, like many of you said, is getting it out of the bottle. So I can never get like a lot at one time. It's hard to get out of the bottle, but does a really good job of plumping the skin. Not as much hydrating for me, but definitely plumping. I will not be repurchasing it, however, because the packaging is so difficult. And I found I love, there's other products that I love just as much to help plump and hydrate the skin. So yeah. The Tatcha Dewy Serum. This is a plumping serum, hydrating serum, but also it has the, it also has, I can't remember if it's, I don't know if it's lactic acid or it has it, ingredients in it to help resurface the skin. So you're gonna get that slight resurfacing, exfoliating, and also plumping, hydrating. This is lovely. If you have not tried this yet and you are a Tatcha fan, definitely give that a go. I have not started testing this yet, but I plan to start testing it, the Herbivore Cloud Jelly, plumping, hydrating serum. Many of you have said great things about it. The, by Holy Frog, the Galilei Antioxidant Dewy Drop. It's kind of like a creamy texture. This is very lovely. I don't find that it's as plumping, definitely hydrating, feels lovely on my skin when my skin is feeling tight. I can put this on and it really soothes it, but plumping wise, I reach for other things. I actually forgot to include this in that plumping serum post because it was like tucked back in my cabinet and I didn't see it. But the PCA Skin Hyaluronic Acid Boosting Serum, this is really intense and really lovely. Really gives you like maximum hydration, maximum plumping. So that one is fantastic. I have not tested this out. They sent this to me, Beauty Counter, the Counter Plus All Bright C Serum. It's a vitamin C serum by Beauty Counter. I've not yet tried this, so I can't speak to it. But once again, like I said, it takes me a long time to get to products. I don't like to just, that's why a lot of these, if you follow me, especially on Instagram or my blog, or you see me talk about the same products over and over again, because I'm gonna use what works and then I'm gonna, introduce something new, test it out, give myself a while before I really start to go, I'm crazy about it. So that's why a lot of these products, like I said, you've heard me talk about over and over again because I'm not in the mood to test a ton of new things right now. I'm slowly incorporating things in. I have tested this, but only a handful of times, the Protini Power Peptide Resurfacing Serum by Drunk Elephant. I do like it. My skin feels very soft and smooth the next morning when I wake up. I have not used it long enough to really give you a full review. So it's not like overtaking my honeymoon glow yet, but I do like it. But that's, you know, there's nothing really, you know, there's nothing more that I can say about it right now. Also, the Holy Frog Halo AHA and BHA exfoliating or evening serum. And this is also a resurfacing serum. I've tried this only 2 or 3 times. My skin felt nice the next day, but I can't speak to long-term effects of these and how they work for me after months and months and months of testing. So that's just initial impressions, like it. Okay, so I know you're gonna be like, what? I'm sure there was a serum tucked away somewhere that I missed or something like that, but these are the regulars, and a lot of these products are the ones that I repurchase, use over and over again. I know you're gonna ask my top, okay. Love definitely my CE Ferulic and HA Intensifier. Love it. Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. I have repurchased that many times. Good Genes. Can't live without it. Can't. Honeymoon Glow. It's fantastic. Absolutely. Can't live without that either. I have repurchased the Summer Friday CC Me Serum. Love this as well, and I will continue to repurchase that. I will repurchase the Feeling Good. It's wonderful. I love a lot of these other ones, but these are the ones that I have backups of. I have already repurchased. I plan to repurchase. A lot of these other ones I'm loving, but if I have to pick, I'm gonna pick. So I feel like those are my top ones that I love so much. Would love to know, what are your favorite serums? Like, what are the 3 serums that you cannot live without? Would love to know. Please let me know down in the description box, or leave me a comment below, description box below. Leave me a comment below and I will link everything that I talked about, as well as I have some updated discount codes. I always put my discount codes down in the description box. So I have like one for Miranda Fry jewelry that I always wear. I love her jewelry. I have one for Spanx. And then if you follow me on Instagram, you see I've shared by Peak Tea. They have this great, they had like this like vitamin C supplement that I was using that I loved. And also I've heard rave reviews about their matcha, and I have their matcha and it's fantastic. I like mix it with almond milk and it is delicious, and it has as much caffeine as like my coffee, but I get no jitters from that. So really been loving that. And they also gave me a discount code that I can share with you guys. And be sure I always link all new blog posts below, because if you didn't know, I blog. I mean, that's what I started with. And there is a new blog post probably 5 days a week, if not more. There is so much content on my blog. You could get lost for hours on there. Instagram also, I share so much on Instagram. Great place to follow me because I'm constantly just doing quick reviews. You hear Miles out there. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this video up and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.